Welcome back to this next training video. Now, I have somebody really special here with me. Her name is Rosalie. Rosalie, if you can just say hi to everyone.
Hey everybody. Hey Dan, how are you doing?
Good, good. Thanks for being on here with me as well. So, I wanted to create something and have you on here. We're going to talk a little bit about influencer marketing. Now, I know you know a lot about influencer marketing. I know you've literally gone ahead and have made a ton of cash with influencers as well. So I'm just going to go through the process for people that don't know what influencer marketing actually is. And at the end of this video, I'll talk a little bit more about how you can continue with your education if you want to learn more about influencer marketing. So, Rosalie, I do have a few questions for you that I want to ask, and I want it to be from your perspective. I want everybody to see that it doesn't require you to have thousands of dollars up front. It doesn't require you to have really any previous experience with influencers to get this rolling. So I can say it myself all day long that influencers is easy, but I really wanted it firsthand from somebody who's going out there and used to think that perhaps influencer marketing wasn't as easy. Then you actually tried it and then you realize, holy cow, this is absolutely incredible. It's basically like printing money, if you will. Now, I'm going to ask you a few questions and you can give me the responses that you see fit. So the first thing I want to start off with is, why influencer marketing? What experiences have you noticed inside of influencer marketing and working with influencers compared to other traffic sources?
Okay, so why influencer marketing is, before we're talking about e-commerce and stuff. When I started e-commerce, pretty much everybody is using Facebook, and that's basically everybody's teaching how to get traffic, how to get sales. And that's also what I did before. Okay, I did run some ads using Facebook, but I didn't really get the results they really wanted. And so I keep researching other stuff, on how to make more bang, and other traffic source, other marketing stuff. And then I was lucky enough and fortunate enough to found you, and it's one of your course, actually, Influencer Marketing Academy. That's the reason why I found out about influencers, and then I did try your course, and I was so shocked because this thing is, people are not using this platform. It's pretty new. And then I would say, wait, this is pretty new, and why not try it? And then I jump into your course, and then I learned it, and then all of a sudden it really worked. Like on the first day, it's really, really easy. It's not as complicated as I found as Facebook, where there's a lot of things that you click. You know how to learn everything. And in Facebook, it's pretty hard for you. It takes time for you to find which products are working or not. But in influencer, in Instagram, you can pretty like tap into thousands and thousands of followers without spending thousands of money. And yeah, it's in just second you can tap into thousands of followers, and they're very targeted. And so that's how I found out that it's really working, because coming from a that I was a nurse before with no any marketing and online background, and I just learned this simple traffic or marketing way, and it did work like pretty well without knowing. I just followed step by step how to do it, and it's very simple. And I was so shocked that
Definitely,
and
and
so. Mhm.
I think you kind of hit the nail on the head over there when you said Facebook ads a little bit harder. And if we're doing a side-by-side comparison when it comes down to influencers versus Facebook ads is more hands-on, meaning you're going to have to learn a lot more, and you're going to have to know a lot of terms. You're going to have to know how to navigate Facebook. You're going to have to hope that your ad doesn't get your ad account shut down. So there's a lot of stuff that you have to kind of keep in mind when you're actually going out there and working with Facebook ads. Not only that, but I think the worst part that nobody really understands, and again, Facebook ads is great, but the only thing is, if we're doing a side-by-side comparison here, and this is exactly what I'm doing, I don't want you to think that I'm over here bashing Facebook ads, because I'm not. I love Facebook ads. But what you have to realize is, if I'm doing a side-by-side comparison, influencer takes the cake with more so easeability, if you will, where anybody, no matter what skill level you're on, you can get started right away. And what I have, what I want to know from you, and my next question is, you said before, and verbatim, it really works really well. And talking about Instagram and influencers. So
Yes.
what type of ROIs are you seeing? Are you putting $1 in, getting $2 back? Or how's your ROIs looking when it comes down to influencers?
Actually, my highest ROI is like 20% return. It's one of the best day that I did was to spend $120 and have 2,500 back. In not and that's just half a day, because they have to put your ad for like 24 hours, and mine was like they put it at noontime, and then it cut off on midnight, so they'll give you the what do you call this one, the amount to 2,500. So that's only within 12 hours post. So I mean, it's really, yeah, if you want to try something, like if you're doing e-commerce, if you want to find something, a winning product, this is the best way to test out. And you can find in any other marketing, you can find as high as ROI when it comes to influencer.
That's fantastic. That's actually a 20x on your money. So for every dollar you put in that campaign, you made around $20 back or so. So if you put in 120 and you made 2,500 back, that's a 20x ROI. That's actually incredible. And you said something that really caught my attention. You said that it happened within around half a day, was it?
Yes, that's just half a day. But if you total it like 24 hours, that's probably more than 2,500. That's almost like three grand. But I just go with the cut off of Shopify.
Yeah, exactly. Well, no matter how you slice it, you put in $1, and for every dollar you put in, you were making $20 or more back. And at the end of the day, it was closer to 30. Now, here's where that ROI is really cool. Okay. And I can't deny that as well. Those are days where we just keep spending money and just throwing it at influencers. And what you have to realize is the time it takes you compared to other platforms. I've been running a lot of ads on Snapchat. I've been running a lot of ads on Facebook, on YouTube, through AdWords. I've been running a lot of ads everywhere. I'm going to tell you right now, there's no platform that will allow you to see faster results for the money that you spend than Instagram. If you, it doesn't really have to be Instagram influencers either. It can be influencers in general. But again, we focus on Instagram because that's pretty much the easiest platform to tap into. So there's really no other place that you can go to have that type of immediate returns. It's impossible. I really start off on Instagram as a ground floor for any new product that I'm launching, to see if I can gain traction. Now, if it doesn't gain traction on Instagram, when I spend, whether it's a few $100, a few dollars, like sometimes I'll spend $20 to test something and see if it works. And if it works, if I spend $20 and make $100, I'll go to every page under the sun and start to get everybody to go out there and promote me, depending if it's in my niche. But again, I can't do that on Facebook. With Facebook, I'm spending maybe $100 on Snapchat. On Snapchat, I can't even track yet. They don't allow you to track by pixel yet. But I think I've spent like $5,000 this past month. And again, I don't really know if the sales are coming through, but the campaign overall is profitable. So I just let it run. And again, influencers is by far the best way to know if your product will go out there and be profitable really fast if you want to scale out, let's just say, to Facebook eventually. So again, that's really awesome that you get your 20 to 30x ROIs. Now, let me ask you this. This gets a little bit more personal because at the end of the day, we're all here for a certain reason, meaning that you came and you learned about influencer marketing for a certain kind of life that you want to live. I want to know a little bit about your lifestyle since influencer marketing. No, do you wake up now and monitor ads for 3-4 hours, or do you just wake up, continue with your day, maybe 30 minutes you're looking at different influencers, broker some deals, and then move on with your day? How has your life kind of pivoted from the traditional ways where people are going out there and spending 3-4 hours a day on just Facebook ads, and it doesn't even guarantee any winners. So tell me a little bit about your life right now since getting involved with influencers.
Okay, cool. So like we've been talking about how easy it is to work with influencers and Instagram. It's not you can just like it's very very easy to find those influencers on Instagram. Like just go ahead on Instagram and type what kind of niche you are in, and then it's also very easy for the for you to find, because what do you call this one? If an influencer wants to accept some ads or posts, then you can easily get their email address or contact information in their bio. And what do you call this one? It's pretty basic and straightforward to work with them, unlike with the ads. And if you actually contact them and book an ad and everything, you just have to wait for your day, for your schedule, and it depends on how long they will put your ads on. Sometimes you'll work on hours, 12 hours, 24 hours, and that's how you can just basically wait for your schedule, and then you'll know right there and then within a few hours if your product is working or not. And unlike in Facebook ads, you still have to create your ads and your caption, and there's lots of things to navigate in there and lots of things to learn. And unlike influencer, you basically get what their idea, if this one will work for this page, and they'll be able to help you out as well, and suggest make some suggestions that will resonate more on their page, so your campaign will be more successful.
Yeah, definitely. And I see on your screen right now you have Instagram open. Can you give us an example of number one, finding an influencer kind of briefly, and then number two, of how you would contact them? So since
Okay.
since that's on your screen already, figured it'd be a lot easier for you to showcase that.
Okay, sounds good. So what we're here is we're on Instagram, and it's very easy. Let's say, for example, if you are on any niche, let's say fitness niche, you can just type in the keyword on the search bar. And it's either if you go to hashtags, or you can find all of those related to fitness. Pick one of these pages. See that this one right here, Fitness Girls Motivation, followers, and that's huge. And the next thing I would do is to check their bio, if they put their contact information. And for example, this one right here, we can see that she put in her email address on contact, the fitnesscontact@gmail.com, and Kick is a messenger used for Instagram users. And so you can see right here that they are open for like they are on Instagram, they're open for ads, and it says that inquiries, you can just contact them. That's very easy for you to we can an influencer in like a few seconds. So that's really quite a bit of
Yeah, exactly. It's super easy to go out
and
there and contact influencers.
yeah, that's correct. And here's one more thing, is when you found an influencer page, what you have to do is to just click on this drop down button, and then you can see all of these other pages that's related. So
Yep, that's literally the best strategy, is to use that little ticker to go and get all the other influencers that are related to a certain page. It's actually how we go out there and keep finding it. It's really like I'm trying to figure out the best kind of way to explain this. It's like if you find one, you kind of find all the others, because once you find one, you click the blue check mark and you keep going and clicking the blue check marks as you go. It's like a never-ending supply of influencers that you can work with, which again is pretty dang amazing, because it allows you to go out there and really see exactly who offers shout outs, who offers ability to work with those pages. Now, Rosalie, if you just can do me a quick favor, go to socialblade.com, and then we're going to take Fitness Girl Motivation, that page, and we're going to type it in Social Blade, just so I can give a little bit more of a background on if a page is good to work with or not. And again, don't forget, at the very end, I'm going to point you in the direction. If you want to learn more about influencers, 100% free, you're going to be able to get more information. So hang tight till the very end where I explain everything. All right, so Rosalie's going to socialblade.com, and she's typing in the username right here.
Fitness Girls Motivation.
Yep, and we'll click search. And then what I want to look at is the followers that they're gaining per day or losing per day. So let's just go and take a look and see if it's healthy. So average daily followers, we can see at the top, is 1,634. Now for a page like that, that's pretty big. However, as you can see right here, they're losing followers every single day since the last, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is kind of a scary sight to see. Meaning, if you see 12 and 15,000 at the very top, that means that they've been getting some sort of massive promotion, whether working with a page that has millions of followers doing cross promotions, and then they stable out to 4,000 to 3,000. And then these negative numbers, what happens over here is basically the people that came in from 12,000, 15,000, they start to leave because they don't like the content. So there was some incentive for following this particular page. So for following Fitness Girl Motivation, they were incentivized to follow. And then once the incentive is gone, whether it was a contest or whatnot, basically the people that followed them were just like, I don't know, I don't really need to be here. So this is kind of scary. This is a red flag for me. Now I'm not saying that they're fake. The followers are fake. The only indicator that I see right here that is throwing me off is all these reds. This is actually one of the first times I've ever seen just in the red for like 6-7 days in a row, which is a very, very scary sight to see, because you don't want to see a page constantly losing followers. Neither does a page with 5.5 million followers. So Rosalie, let's go back to Fitness Girl Motivation on Instagram, and let's take a look at two things. We're going to look for, number one, we're going to look for an image, and then number two, we're going to look for a video. So if we scroll down the page, if you can just find, let's find an image that has been posted within more than 24 hours, but under 2 days. So let's go ahead and let's find one. It doesn't really matter what image. And then there's that video right there of a woman squatting. So we're going to use that video, and then we're going to grab a example photo of an image that was posted over 24 hours, but under 2 days. All right. So this one, January 9th, what's today? Yep, we got to find one closer to today. All right, I know you're just finding a picture right now. All right, cool. So 1 day ago, perfect. That works. So what really throws me off is that they have 5.5 million followers. Now, given if we do the numbers right here, I'm just going to go ahead and just grab a quick calculator just so I can get an exact number right here. And so they're just under 1%. I think they're 0.8% engagement, which is pretty dang scary given the fact that they have 5.5 million followers. Now, again, 2 to 3% engagement, that's decent. However, Rosalie, if you can, go to the video, okay? Go to the video, because this is what becomes more of a clear indicator. We want to see how many people are actually seeing. Now, these likes are just based on the people that engage. So let's just go to that video that you found before. All right, so this one has 476,000 views. Now, just keep in mind that a view can also count as somebody just on this video looking up, talking to, maybe talking to their significant other, talking to their mother, their father, whatever it is, and then scrolling away really quick. So Instagram still counts that as a view. So for true views, I can't give an exact number. I don't think anybody can. But just from the engagement, how many people actually saw this, 476,000. That is better. That's like an 8%, 9% rather than a 0.8, 0.9. That's way, way better. So this tells me that if I'm going to work with this page to go ahead and have them promote something for me, you know what I'm going to want? I'm going to want a video, because their videos outperform their posts. So, and again, given that there has been more time with this video compared to the post, but for it to be 10 times more engaging, that's a big, sign to me that I want to work with video if I'm working with these particular influencers. So again, Rosalie, back to you. When you're working with influencers, do you prefer images or do you prefer videos?
It kind of depends on the account. I would say I would also like what you said with the vid. I kind of scroll down which one is getting more engagement, but videos really outperforms images. So it both works for me, but in most cases, videos really outperforms images.
Yep,
When it
videos.
comes to views and engagement.
Yep, videos outperform literally any type of creative on any ad platform. So just kind of keep that in mind. So again, Rosalie, I think I've taken enough of your time right now. So what I want to let everybody know watching this is right down below this video, if you want more information on how to properly structure campaigns with influencer marketing and how to use influencers, Rosalie has gone ahead and created something absolutely incredible for you, and it's literally right below this video, and you can get instant access to it. And what I want you to do right now is, after this video, I want you to click on that button. Just go ahead and click on that button, go and get access to her amazing course, because it's definitely something that you want to learn, especially if you're just sick and tired of working with all these other ad platforms that are just costing you hundreds and thousands of dollars, and yet you're still not able to even break even, and you're still in the red. So again, influencers is by far one of the best markets to be in, quite frankly, because again, not only is it super easy, but the reason why influencers work so well is because you're piggybacking off of credibility from somebody else who's built up something massive. So for example, Fitness Girl Motivation has a massive following. So that just says that people look up to this page, people follow this page for, influential purposes. So again, if you want to learn more about influencer marketing, there's a button right down below, and I suggest you go ahead and click on it right now and enroll into Rosalie's program. And it's very powerful, especially if you want to learn the ins and outs of influencer marketing. Rosalie, thank you so much for being here. It was my pleasure, actually, to have you here. So anything else you'd like to end off with?
No, first of all, I would also like to thank you. Thank you so much for the time. And yeah, like what Dan said, if you are struggling with any marketing stuff, if you are stuck with doing Facebook and you want to learn something really cool, which gives you the best and the fastest ROI, then go ahead and click the link below. And I'm just so excited to see you in the inside.
Perfect. Thank you. See you, Rosalie.
Thank you, Dan.